Hello, my friends. Today we are quantifying equations because I said so. And that's what we're doing in class, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to do a little easy ones, hard ones, sort of. Those are the formulas you need. The top one, this one right here, is for just normal stuff. This is for discriminants. We'll get that at the end. We'll do 3 questions. Ignore this. Okay? So, first, we want to find our A, B, and C. Now, any x, I just wrote a 1 there, any x or variable, which is just a letter, will have a 1 in front of it if there's nothing, okay? So it's 1x squared plus 4x plus 3, okay? So our 1 is our A, our 4 is our B, and our 3 is our C. If you don't understand that, you just take the first number and you just do numbers. Okay, so we look back. We need negative b. That turns negative 4 over 2 times a, or 1. So we get negative 4 over 2, 2, which turns into negative 2, because you just half it when you divide by 2. Okay, so our x equals negative 2. Now we got to find y. So, I just draw this down here for later, but this is all we need, okay? If you don't understand it, we'll explain it later. But first, we need our axis, which is just our x. So, we write x equals negative 2. That's all the axes. And for vertex, we have half that figured out. Negative 2. For domain, every time, for now, it's always negative infinity, positive infinity. Now, if that doesn't make sense, if you pull up Desmos, which is a calculator. Where's my mouse? There we go. And if we look out, it's just going to keep stretching to the left and to the right, no matter how far we go. Okay? So that's just infinity right there. So that's why I write negative infinity, positive infinity. You can also write this as R with a little fancy thing, if you're fancy. Either or works. Now, finding y. Finding y is a little harder, but it's pretty much still easy. You just plug in your x. So we get negative 2 squared, which is this little 2. Where is it? There, your exponent. Now you maybe wonder where the 1 go. Well, 1 times negative 2 is just negative 2. Okay, so we do the plus 4 times x, which is times negative 2, plus 3. Now, negative 2 to the power 2. Now, when you take something to the power, you just multiply it by that many times by itself. So, negative 2 doubled, or negative 2 times negative 2 is just negative 4. Now, you're going to want to remember something. When we're in math, in this lesson, if it's an exponent, you make the sign positive. No matter what. I don't care what Desmos says. I don't care what Google Calc says. Make it positive. So this turns to a 4, because negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, right? So then we're going to do 4 times negative 2, which is just negative 8. If you didn't get that, think of 4 times 2 and just add the negative. Then you do plus 3. Now, 4 plus 3 is 7. Now, if I have $7 and I spend $8 for a few bags of chips, I'm at negative $1. I'm $1 in debt. Okay? That's your y. So, for our vertex, we can finish filling that out. And we just write negative 1. Go on our graph, find our center one. It's usually 3 out. I know this is a pretty bad graph. I'm sorry, but you'll see it better on Desmos. So, now our range. Our range is always top to bottom. So, our lowest point will always be this middle one here that I marked with a dot. It will always be that middle one. So, you look at the y, and it's negative 1. So, our range is bottom to top. Negative 1 to infinity. Because like I showed before, it just keeps on going. Okay? Oh my god, I do not want to open files. Alright, so now we own our x and we go -1, 0, 1. And we go -3, -4, and -5. You just go up and down on the x. Then you pop up trusty Desmos, look at what it says, and put it in. You gotta make sure all your answers are right. Because if not, then that's not very fun. And if it doesn't have it, that's okay. Just go here, type in your x, and well, it's like finding -4 and -5. Oh, not -56. There, see? Now here's a little trick. If you are like bored or lazy, or you can just take these top numbers and just flip them. Because they'll always be the same on both sides. They're just flipped the other way. So that's how you figure out the first question.